Sometimes we should do it from the roof.
This is better. See, the B team doesn't have this. Lucas's B team doesn't have this, the bigger screen. Lucas, he has that damn earbud in, and he can't hear us talk. Or he's ignoring us. That'd be a good picture, Jay.
There you got it. Here we go.
Here we go.
That's a good one.
Here, let's do one more.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's broadcast of IHSAA football on Hamilton County TV, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating 29 years in the business. We also want to thank our other great sponsors: Noblesville Trophies, Church, Hiddle, and Antrim; Jamie Carmesino, Carpenter Realtor; Mark Hairbrandt for County Commissioner; the Hamilton County Reporter, and Deep Blue Computers. And welcome to tonight's broadcast. The Westfield Shamrocks taking on Harrison here at Riverview Health Stadium. And alongside me is Perry Williams. How you doing, Perry?
Great. I'm certainly excited about this ball game tonight. Game time here at 7 o'clock at Riverview Health Stadium, and it's good to be here. Talked to Coach Jake Gilbert yesterday. A little bit disappointed at last week's game because he thought the bread and butter at the beginning of the year was going to be their defense, and they gave up 56 points. But this is a new day, and Lafayette Harrison won a big one, 42-13 against Terre Haute South, and had a great game there. A lot of great players and everything from the game. Dixon carried the ball 16 times for 146 yards and 4 touchdowns. Cone had 2 carries, 121 yards and 1 touchdown. Simmons had 7 carries for 73 yards. All 3 of these guys are returning players for Lafayette Harrison. They'll be running that triple option, which is just all about timing. And, of course, this is a very, very experienced backfield. But the one thing about it is Westfield usually plays Harrison the very first game of the season, and they hadn't beat them since 2010. So with them getting a victory behind them there, it's a momentum shift a little bit. Westfield coming in with a loss, but it's all going to boil down to Jack who gets that good start. And that's exactly what happened last week when actually on the kickoff, Cathedral had a great run back, okay, and then Westfield locked in and made a stop, and they had to punt the ball, and it was turned over to Westfield. Westfield started running the ball really well with the running backs, and then Talley in his first year as quarterback threw an interception. Okay, a little tip at the line of scrimmage, and Catholic intercepted and went in for the score. Next time, same thing happened to the Rocks, so they were down very, very quickly. But the Rocks did come back and score on their third possession, but it was a tough night for the Westfield Shamrock defense.
Absolutely, and I think that's what you'll see from Westfield tonight is how do they, on the offensive side of the ball, how do they start to create some momentum? Like you had mentioned before, first two possessions, interceptions. But it'll be interesting. This is a team that you face every year, like you mentioned, and so it feels a little different when Harrison's coming off a big win versus week one, and then you have Westfield coming off a tough loss against Cathedral. But it'll be exciting to see what we got here tonight. But it looks like the weather's going to hold out and look good for some football here on Friday.
Absolutely. So remember now, we'll be back on the air here at for broadcasting the game at 7 p.m. So this is Perry Williams and Jack Russell, and we'll be back on the air at 7. See you later.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Westfield as we have the Westfield Shamrocks taking on the Harrison Raiders. My name is Jack Russell, and alongside me, Perry Williams. We want to welcome everybody to today's broadcast on Hamilton County TV, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating over 29 years in business. We also want to thank all of our other great sponsors: Noblesville Trophies, Church, Hiddle, and Antrim, Jamie Carmesino, Carpenter Realtor, Mark Hairbrandt for County Commissioner, Hamilton County Reporter, and Deep Blue Computers. And Perry, it's going to be week 2. Harrison Raiders, Westfield Shamrocks should be a great matchup tonight.
Absolutely, and just like we said before the season, every week we go by and we get to play football. It's a good time, and we appreciate that, and appreciate the Westfield Shamrocks for allowing us here at Hamilton County TV to broadcast this ball game. Andy Tebby, Jenny Smith, and Coach Gilbert have been great hosts for us, and we really, truly appreciate the opportunity.
And, of course, tonight is senior night here at Westfield High School as well. But last week, a tough loss for Westfield at home, even though they were the away team. But tough loss, but it looks like this is a team that they know pretty well from over the years.
And the one thing about it is, Jack, here comes the Rocks out on the field getting ready for the kickoff. But anyways, like I was talking, Harrison coached Terry Peoples this week. Last week we had Bill Peoples with Cathedral. This week, Terry Peoples with Lafayette Harrison, which they happen to be brothers.
Oh, there you go.
But anyways, the one thing about it is this is a great football team here, and Terry Peoples has done a great job at Lafayette Harrison. The last 2 seasons, they were 9-3. They've won the sectional the last couple of years. You got to realize when Terry came in 2014, they had lost 36 straight football games.
Whew.
So he's done a remarkable job in the 6 years at the helm of Lafayette Harrison.
Absolutely. I think it's kind of starts with that offense, that option formation that they have ran for the last several years since he took over. Has really been really difficult for a lot of teams to try to take on.
In that triple option, the one thing, it's all about timing. And the one thing about it is Harrison is returning 7, count them, 7 on offense and 8 on defense. And all 4 backs that they used back there played last year. So they've got the timing down. They're going to give you a lot of looks. Coach Gilbert said yesterday, he said Terry Peoples is probably one of the best coaches in the state of Indiana. And it shows in the last couple of years going 9-3.
Absolutely. And I think for the Westfield Shamrocks here tonight, one of the things to focus on is momentum on the offensive side of the ball. Last week what we saw was their first 2 possessions ending in an interception, and really from there it just did not click, and Cathedral had the opportunity and then of course ran away with it late in the game. But again, new week, new opportunity, and I think you'll see a different Westfield Shamrocks team here.
I hope so, and I think one of the keys to this game will probably be one in the trenches, okay? That's a big front line, experienced front line of Harrison. As Jake said yesterday in the interview, he says, we're a little small up front on the defensive side, but they got some great ball players there, led by Popeye Williams, who everyone's talking about, the defensive end for the Rocks. So hopefully we're going to see a great game, and we're excited to be here at Hamilton County TV. Check us out and let us know what you think.
That sounds great, and so it looks like Harrison is going to be kicking off for us tonight. Again, thank you for everybody. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Week 2, we'll keep you in the loop on not only our game, but some other games that we can find as we go along here. And just like that, the whistle blows, and here we go. First quarter underway.
Short kick. The Rocks have it.
Still on his feet. We got a flag on the play.
That was a late flag, too, so I'm not really sure what happened over there. Looks like 10's coming off the field, which is for the Rocks is number 10 is Joey Wolf. So he might have been clipped or something, hit in the back. So we'll see what happens here.
Looks like it might be
the other way, I guess.
The other way around,
yeah.
which will be to the Shamrocks. So they will start what looks like to be on the 16-yard line. And so under center tonight, Tally.
He started last week, and to be quite honest, there was a couple of tip passes that were intercepted early. But the one thing about it is he really he did a pretty good job after that.
And here we go, handoff on the near side. Looks, still some room. Gonna be close to the first down, just a little short. Great run there by, of course, Micah Hauser.
You'll hear Hauser's name a lot tonight because
offense,
he plays,
defense.
kickoffs. It doesn't matter.
Special teams. So no huddle, pistol formation, 3 on the far side. Again over to Hauser. He's met right away by the Raiders. And that'll bring up 3rd and short.
The tackle by Logan Holmes, a 6'2", 240-pound defensive end junior.
Again with a no huddle, looks, fires, throws to the far side. First down and more, still on his feet. And that's going to be a first down for the Westfield Shamrocks. And they'll still stay with the no huddle.
John Franks on the tackle, number 85 for Harrison.
3 on the far side, 1 on the near side. Shotgun formation. Tally, the quarterback. Moves to the pistol formation, hands it off to Hauser again. First down and gain of 5, excuse me. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Omar Dixon is on the tackle there, number 47. He's a very good running back too, Jack. He had a big week last week on the ground, and he plays both ways. He's much like Hauser.
Looks to throw to the far side. Complete, first down and more. Still on his feet. And he's going to make it to the 40, to the 30, to the 20. He will be in the end zone, and that's how you start a ball game for the Westfield Shamrocks.
And that's exactly what Penning on a touchdown, Mason Penning for the touchdown for the Rocks. Here's a replay. Beautiful blocking by after the catch there. Touchdown Penning. So that's exactly what the Rocks needed this week to get that start here.
They needed to do that right away. Here's the replay here. Yep, great job.
Good job, guys.
Extra point is up and good. And just like that, with 10:18 left to play in the first, Shamrocks lead 7-0. I want to thank one of our sponsors. I want to thank Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating over 29 years. Logan Street Signs and Banners specialize in last-minute signage and banners. Serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200 and visit their website, loganstreetsigns.com. You can also follow them on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. So for Westfield, that is exactly how you want to start it off.
Yeah, that's the way Jake Gilbert wanted this game to start off. It was a tough week, and you can't look back. You got to move forward here, and you know as well as I do, and most of these coaches do, you don't win a state championship in August. So
absolutely, and we've talked about this. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint.
That's right, and you know the one thing about it is Center Grove, one of the top teams in the MIC, last year went 0-4 and ended up at Lucas Oil to play the Carmel Greyhounds. So anything can happen, and like this Harrison team last year, they got beat by Westfield and they came back and ended up 9-3.
Yeah. So Harrison receives the ball, and we'll see the Harrison offense out for the first time tonight.
Zion King was the carrier on that ball. He's a senior, 6'1", 180-pound wide receiver for Harrison. Well, let's see what this Westfield defense can do, because that, going in, this is a team that the defensive side we knew had to carry the load here early with a new quarterback Tally this season. So
the quarterback under center tonight, number 2, Noy. He is the junior. And let's take a look at this offense. Hands the ball off, looks for an option, still on his feet. He's met by 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 Westfield Shamrocks.
That's Dixon on the carry there.
So that'll bring up second down. Ball on the 28-yard line, under 10 minutes to play in the first.
Byers on the tackle for Westfield, plus a host of other rocks. I mean, they really keyed on that play, and that's what they got to do. Dixon will run over you.
So 2 on the far side, 1 on the near side. Sets up in the under center formation here. Looks, hands the ball off again. Dixon met right away. No gain on the play, which will bring up third down. So 3rd and 10. Let's see what they can do here. Again, just a unique offensive set, as always.
A big power eye right there.
Yep.
Wow.
Great job by the Westfield Shamrocks again. That'll bring up 4th and looks like 8.
Couldn't really call out somebody there because I think 7 of the 11 players were in on that tackle.
Yep. That's funny.
Looks like right now that defense did a good job. They were hustling off that ball and playing very good defense. Who we got back there? Hauser? Can't really.
I would guess, but it might be Pfeiffer. I can't tell from here, but we'll take a look here in a second. It's up. It's Hauser. Still on his feet. Gets across the 50-yard line, and great field position for the Westfield Shamrocks.
One thing about it, this is kind of a repeat of last year's game is Westfield come out and jumped into a big lead at the beginning, and Harrison caught up a little bit, and then the second half, the Rocks put them away. But, every year's different. Every year has different players, so.
So here we go. Looks, fires, throws.
Oh.
Incomplete. Whew. Pass intended for Penning.
Penning was their leading receiver last year, so, and he's got a lot of notoriety, one of the top players at the wide receiver in the state. So in 6A football, So
here we go. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Shotgun formation. Looks, rolls to the far side. Looks, fires, throws. Good pass and catch. Still on his feet. It's going to be close, just short of the first down. Again, great job there by Penning. So again, the no huddle, 3 on the near side. Keeps it to Hauser. Hauser still on his feet, first down and more.
Oh. Chad Galt on the tackle for Harrison. First down, Westfield Shamrocks. Right now the Rocks look pretty good, Jack.
Rocks are looking good in the no huddle. 3 on the near side, shotgun formation,
Uh-oh.
long snap. And that's the right thing to do there.
Yeah, and so many times, Jack, you'll see a quarterback try to pick it up, and he didn't get it, and then it results in a fumble. So good job by Talley.
Nice job there. That'll bring up 2nd and 18. So a long way to go here. Approaching 7 minutes left to play in the first. Looks to throw, steps up, fires to the near side, incomplete. Again, pass intended for, looks like Penning.
These guys need to turn. No.
No, I
85.
apologize.
Is that Shepler?
I believe it's
No, Birch. That was Birch on the attended receiver there.
So getting the call from the sideline. Shotgun formation, 3 on the near side, 1 on the far side. Looks, keeps it himself. Gain of a few there. Won't get back to the original line of scrimmage. And that's going to bring up 4th down. And they might go for it, or they might see if they can get somebody to jump off side.
Dixon on the tackle for Harrison. Want to thank everybody joining us tonight, both Shamrock fans and Harrison fans.
Looks to throw, fires, throws, complete. Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, they got it. 1st down. That's a 1st down for the Westfield Shamrocks on a 4th and long.
That's a big 3rd down play right there.
So that's going to make it 1st and 10. Ball on the 11-yard line. Shotgun formation, fires, quick throw to the near side. Looks, still on his feet. Gain of a couple there.
Pasquale on the catch there.
The junior.
Yeah, he's a basketball player too. Very good one.
So here we go. Pistol formation. 4 wide. Under 6 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Looks, keeps it to Hauser. Hauser still on his feet.
Tackle by Dixon.
Down to about the 2-yard line.
You know, that was a good hard run by Hauser there. You know, he's only 5'11", 180 pounds, but man, he packs a load.
Looks, hands the ball off again to Hauser.
Touchdown.
This time he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Micah Hauser. And that puts another touchdown on the board for the Westfield Shamrocks.
Jack, 100% turnaround here in this football team, the Rocks here tonight compared to last week against Cathedral.
Absolutely. It seems as though, like I said at the beginning, a little bit more flow, a little bit more movement on the offensive side, but a big 4th down conversion also helps. That's always nice. So up and good. So with 5:21 left to play in the first quarter, Shamrocks lead 14-0.
Nice PAT by Sullivan. You know, last week Sullivan kicked the ball pretty well last week too. So
yeah, absolutely. Well, with this, we want to thank one of our sponsors, Church Hiddle and Antrim. Since the establishment of Church Hiddle and Antrim in 1880, our neighbors, community leaders, businesses, and school districts have placed their trust in us to solve their most challenging legal issues. We have a rich history of helping our clients when they need it the most. Give us a call at 317-773-2190 or simply visit their website, cchalaw.com. So the Shamrocks will kick it off for the second possession for the Harrison Raiders.
Sullivan kicking off for the Rocks. Good high kick.
Yeah, all the way down to the 10-yard line. Still on his feet. Great tackle there.
Number 38.
Cannon with the tackle. He is the junior.
Nice open field tackle.
So here come the Harrison Raiders for their second possession on offense. So the quarterback under center. Noy under center, looks, hands it off. Met right away, still on his feet. Great job by Dixon.
That power Dixon really showed right there. Morris on the tackle for Westfield. That was a nice run by Dixon there.
Great job. That brings up Harrison first down, their first one of the game.
Good power.
So here we go. 2 on the far side. 1st and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. Looks to throw. Keeps it himself. Met right away. Great job. Great read by the Shamrocks.
Seth Pori on the tackle for the Rocks there. They read that option very good there, Jack.
So here we go, handoff to Dixon. Good run. Going to bring up 3rd down. Third and 8, ball on the 40-yard line. 3:45 left to play in the first.
It's a big down here. Westfield struggled last week on 3rd down. Cathedral converted 7 of 9 third down situations. So
looks to throw, fires, throws, complete. Oh, it's going to be close.
I think he's probably got it.
They're going to give it to him. So first down, big 3rd down conversion for the Raiders.
.321 left here in the first quarter.
First and 10. Looks, hands the ball off to Dixon. Dixon still on his feet. Great first down run. That'll bring up about 2nd and 5.
Arvin and Popeye Williams on the tackle for the Rocks.
2nd and 5, ball on the 45-yard line. Looks, hands the ball off to Dixon. Still on his feet, first down.
Just a pure power runner, Jack.
Great play calling. Helps significantly right now because the Harrison Raiders defense needs a little break. So approaching 2 minutes left to play in the first. Harrison moving the ball pretty quickly. Looks, hands the ball off to Dixon.
Dixon's met by a host of Shamrocks.
So here we go, 2nd and 6, ball on the 36-yard line. Under 1:30 left to play in the first quarter. Looks, hands the ball off. Oh no, keeps it himself. Another great gain there for the Raiders. That's going to make up a third and about 3. So they're going to take their time here. 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
They don't look like they're in any hurry.
Nope. I said that they were in a hurry the last couple plays. This one,
yeah,
not so much.
Yeah. It's probably going to be a Dixon play. What do you think?
I would say so.
Yep.
Great power run.
Absolutely. He's a bull. As Coach Gilbert said yesterday, he runs angry. I thought that was quite a description there.
So that'll be a first down.
Harrison moving the football very, very well.
And they're going to let it run down. So at the end of the first quarter, the Westfield Shamrocks 14, the Harrison Raiders 0. Want to thank one of our new sponsors, Carpenter Realtors, Jamie Carmasino. If you're planning to make a move, why not call a realtor with hometown experience? Jamie Carmasino has connections and a commitment to the community. She's raised 3 Noblesville athletes and is ready to help you with your real estate needs. Looking for a realtor? Call Carmo 317-490-3735.
You know, it was great that Jamie took the lead here on our sports sponsor this season, and we really appreciate her. And I can tell you, being around her kids as they came through Noblesville High School, what a great set of parents that they are, the Carmasino family. And so we greatly appreciate Jamie doing this season.
So great first half.
First quarter.
First quarter. Westfield, their first 2 possessions took care of business, but it looks like the Raiders are getting closer and closer to making this a ball game. Right now, there's just no stopping Dixon.
I mean, the guy Omar gained 641 yards last season, and the last game out, 16 carries, 146 yards, and 4 touchdowns. So he carries a big load.
So here we go as we start the second quarter. 1st and 10, ball on the 27-yard line. Here come the Rocks out on defense. Noy under center. 2 on the near side. Looks, pitches it. Still on his feet with room to run. It's going to make it 2nd and short. Great job by Kenneth Sims, number 32.
Popeye Williams on the tackle for the Rocks. Sims carried the ball 7 times last week, 73 yards. He gained 308 yards in 2019.
Here we go, motion. They're going to slow it down here. Set. Looks to throw. Throws to the near side.
Oh, wow. What a hit by Hauser. Wow. Great sportsmanship there by Hauser. Man. Here's a hit. Wow. That's Max Bunger who's shook up by Harrison. All right. A legal hit. I mean, it was perfect timing there. And a score update here. Hamilton Southeastern 14, North Central 6 early in the second quarter. That's going to be a good football game. Kevin O'Shea at North Central. They beat Fishers last week. North Central did, so that's a very good football team.
So that will bring up 3rd and 1 out of the injury timeout.
I would almost venture to say that Mr. Dixon may carry the ball this time with a 3rd and 1. What do you think, Jack?
I'm going to say those chances are pretty good.
Yeah. If we were taking odds, we'd take that one, right?
Yep. Here we go. Looks, hands the ball off to Dixon.
Yeah,
plenty of room. That'll be a first down for the Raiders. And
knocked out of bounds by Benji Welch over there.
10 yards away from putting some points on the board. It's a call from the sideline.
Whew, that was close on that jump there.
Yep. Looks motion. Hands it off to Dixon. Met right away.
That's by a host of rocks again.
So that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Ball on the 11-yard line.
Looked like Seth Martin, the junior, 6'1", 225 pounds, was on the bottom of the pile there for the rocks. So.
Look for the motion, fires it to the corner of the end zone. Incomplete. Pass intended for number 14, Walters. And that'll bring up 3rd down. So 3rd and goal.
Dylan Thiemann on the coverage out there and knocked the ball away. He's a sophomore, 5'11", 172 pounds.
So here we go, 10:23 left to play in the second. Looks to throw, fires, throws. He's got the room.
Good job
right
out
away.
there.
Great job by the Shamrocks, and then to bring up 4th down.
Of course, Micah Hauser was out there to make that big stop over there. 4th down.
So that brings on the field goal team. Ramirez, the kicker. Look up. Got it. So, with 9:40 left to play in the second quarter, Harrison on the board. Rocks lead, though, 14-3.
Jack, I think I'd probably take that trade right there. So a field goal, then they got, and Westfield got a touchdown. How about Mark Harebrant? He's a Westfield guy.
Yes, he is. As a Hamilton County Commissioner, Mark Harebrant has always focused on listening to the community and continuing to lead Hamilton County into even more success. Mark Harebrant is passionate about schools and education, public safety, finding cost-saving solutions for complex challenges, and truly having open dialogue with residents. Remember, Mark will be on the November 3rd ballot running for re-election as Hamilton County Commissioner, so please vote for Mark Harebrant.
Brad, Jack, our good friend Rich Torres with the Greenfield newspaper tweets out Mount Vernon 14, Richmond nothing.
Great return by the Shamrocks. And here comes the Westfield Shamrocks offense for their third possession of the night.
Avon's leading Ben Davis 7-6.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 29-yard line. Pistol formation. Gets the call from the sideline. Down to 1. Looks, hands the ball off. Still on his feet.
That's Pfeiffer, isn't it? Pfeiffer on the carry.
Great job by Pfeiffer, the senior.
Don't forget, here at halftime, we'll have senior night for the Westfield Shamrocks.
Again, no huddle. Looks, hands the ball off again to Pfeiffer.
Another good run by Pfeiffer there. Gets a first down.
By the way, Webster, the quarterback.
Cal Pearson was on the tackle for the Raiders. You know, last week we saw Coach change up, and Webster did a pretty good job. In fact, he put together the first touchdown.
So hands the ball off again to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer still on his feet.
Good run there.
Great first down run.
Harrison Raiders, Cutworth on the tackle, number 22. That sun's kind of tough. The quarterback trying to look over here and get the signal for the next play right now. Need about one more play, Jack, and they'll be in the shade where they can see better.
Pistol formation, 2 on the far side, 1 on the near side. Looks, gets the call from the sideline.
Jack, we have our own oscillating fan behind us,
yes,
a human oscillating fan with.
Yes, we do. Gets a little warm up here, but all good. Looks, keeps it himself. It's going to be close. Looks like he's about a yard short.
Webster ran the ball pretty good last week in the few times that he carried it.
So Webster's going to have a 3rd and 1, ball on the 46-yard line, under 8 minutes left to play in the second. Hands the ball off.
First down.
Great job there by Pfeiffer. And that'll be a Westfield Shamrocks first down.
Number 15, Thomas Urban on the tackle there.
Westfield taking their time here.
Well, the clock's to their advantage, and
absolutely.
I don't think you want Dixon on the field.
No, no, I agree with that one. Shotgun formation. Looks, low snap. Looks to throw. He's got him if he can lead him. Got him. There it is. Touchdown. Westfield. Henning with a touchdown. That's 6 points on the board.
Let's
Great
see if
job.
number 16, Shane Sullivan, can convert here again on a PAT. Nice crowd here. A pretty nice evening, too. Nice crowd over there for the Harrison Raiders also. That's a long trip.
Yes, it is. Tally.
Oh, going for 2. Not sure they wanted to. Nope. All right.
So 7:22 left to play in the second quarter. Shamrocks lead 20-3. During this time, I want to thank real quick one of our sponsors again. I want to thank Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating over 29 years. Logan Street Signs and Banners specialize in last-minute signage and banners, serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200, and you can also visit their website, loganstreetsigns.com. You can also follow them on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. So just like that, that was a quick touchdown.
Absolutely, absolutely. And, you know, Pfeiffer came in there, got some good runs. Webster at quarterback. Nice pass to Pining for the touchdown. Be interesting to see if that extra point will come back and haunt them at the end. But there's still a lot of football to be played. So
Absolutely. So here we go. Harrison back to receive. Great kick. All the way back to the 5. Still on his feet. Down to about the 22-yard line, and that's where the Harrison Raiders will take over. So back out comes this offense. Last possession did a great job, got themselves out into the red zone, just couldn't capitalize, but did get 3 points on the board there. So here we go, 3 in the backfield. 2 wide. Looks, hands the ball off. Short gain there for Sims, number 32. That'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Seth Morton on the tackle for the Rocks, number 95.
Backhands the ball off to Dixon. Dixon still on his feet to the 40. Out around the 50-yard line, given the 48-yard line. Great run there by Dixon.
He definitely shot that hole really quick. Here is that play. Pops outside, down the sidelines.
So here we go, 1st and 10, ball on the 47-yard line.
Run out by David Fry over there on the sidelines.
Dixon in the backfield, 2 wide. Again, Noy under center. Looks, hands the ball off again, met right away. Oh no, kept it himself.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
With that option with Sims out there on the outside. Very close to a first down. That's good. That good old belly series, and Noe kicked outside. First down. Jack, that fooled us.
Yes, it did.
But that's what that play's supposed to do.
Well, you got them all in there. Kind of lose track of the ball sometimes, so I always think I know what I got But that was a great play, great first down. 1st and 10, ball on the 47-yard line. Keeps it himself again. Didn't get me that time.
No, but that was another good
great
run.
one. And that's what they're really good at. When they get the momentum going, those 5-yard gains, those 4-yard gains.
Well, that's what this game's about for them.
Absolutely. And this is a great opportunity here for them. Slow it down a little bit, let that defense breathe a little bit on the sidelines, and then see if they can get it close. Looks, pitches it to the near side. Met right there.
Benji Wells, number 3 on the tackle there. He read that really well, Benji did.
As a cornerback, those aren't easy reads.
No.
You got to pretty much decide there pretty quickly.
Yeah. Benji does a good job out there at cornerback for the Rocks. Of course, he's a senior. He's a returnee, so you know that secondary is a very good secondary.
So here we go, 3rd down, 3rd and 6, ball on the 40-yard line. Hands it off to Dixon. And Dixon's going to be close, about short a yard. Going to bring up 4th down. And no sign of the punting team coming out.
No, I think they got to go for it here. Get that power eye right now. Shifts out of that power eye. Try to quarterback sneak.
Tried it.
I don't know here. Rocks think they held.
Coach
Gilbert's fired up.
Coach Gilbert's at the 20-yard line, so he's fired up.
That's a big stop right there. Big 3rd down stop. That was an Achilles heel last week against Cathedral.
So that's a turnover on down.
Like I said earlier, 7 out of 9 times they made 3rd down conversions. So that's a big one.
So 1st and 10 for the Shamrocks.
Webster.
Quick throw.
Here it is, yeah, to Webster.
Webster still on his feet.
You know, that's a play we saw last week, too, when they started the second half, remember, against the Cathedral for a good run, okay? But that thing, you can pass off of that play there with Talley and Webster in that ball game. So keep that in mind sometime during the season here.
4 on the near side. Looks to throw. Looks, fires, throws to the near side. Caught.
Benji Welch. No, I'm sorry.
That was
Russell.
No, you're right.
No, it's.
Oh,
there's 2 of them.
Wasserstrom
was on the catch here. I forgot we have a 3 on offense and a 3 on defense. Our fault. It's kind of hard when they have offense and defense that guys are playing, but that's illegal.
Here we go. Webster still on his feet. 1st down and more. Gets him inside the 40-yard line, 40 to 30-yard line. Clock still keeps moving. Ball on the 36, 1st and 10.
Webster is definitely a versatile athlete, really. I mean, he does a good job catching the ball.
Here we go, 4 on the near side. Talley looks to throw, fires, throws on the out route there. Incomplete.
Second down now.
It's one of the first times we've seen them kind of throw deep along the sidelines this year.
We still have Talley at quarterback, Webster here. But kind of watch it, Jack. Webster kind of floats out there, waits for the ball, takes a look at what he's got.
Great job by Webster again. Gain of a couple on the play, and that's to bring up 3rd and long.
Cutworth on the tackle there for Harrison.
So Webster stays in at quarterback.
Tally comes out.
Pistol formation. 2 on the far side, 1 on the near side. Down to 5. Gets it off. Rolls. Fires, throws. Great throw.
Touchdown!
As soon as that came out of his hand.
Oh, yeah, it was a perfect.
That was beautiful.
Stride bar stride right there.
Great pass and catch. Take a look at the replay. Webster fires, throws. Only place you could put it. That was awesome.
He did. That was Westerstrom, right?
Yes. Here comes the extra point.
He's a junior.
Up and good. Just like that, with 2:27 left to play in the second quarter, Shamrocks lead 27-3. Want to thank one of our sponsors again here tonight, Noblesville Trophies. Noblesville Trophies offers a large range of products, including sports trophies and corporate awards. Noblesville Trophies provide you with the same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out online at noblesvilletrophies.com.
A big battle in the MIC tonight. Center Grove 3, Warren Central nothing, with 4:06 left to go in the second quarter. The Irish lead the Carmel Greyhounds 13-10.
Oh, wow.
The start of the second quarter. Mount Vernon's up 28-0 at the half against Richmond.
Here we go.
Nice kick out of bounds. In the end zone.
In the end zone. So out come the Harrison Raiders.
The Sheridan Blackhawks lead 14-0.
So let's see what the Raiders can do here with 2:27 left to play in the second.
It'd be nice if the Rocks could go in
Throws it over to Dixon.
into half. They smelled
right
that one
away.
out big time. Smelled that one out.
So real quick, out of the timeout here, want to thank one of our sponsors again, Church Hiddle and Antrim. Since the establishment of Church Hiddle and Antrim in 1880, our neighbors, community leaders, businesses, and school districts have placed their trust in us to solve their most challenging legal issues. We have a rich history of helping our clients when they need it the most. Give them a call at 317-773-2190 or visit them on the web at cchalaw.com. So the Shamrocks here looking to try to get some stops and see if they can get the ball back before halftime.
so far this has been a totally different team, the Westfield Shamrocks, this Friday, Jack.
Yeah, definitely a lot different, but it also sounds like you take a listen to that Cathedral Carmel game. I think the Shamrocks, that's a tough matchup last week.
Yeah, and Cathedral Irish are for real, I think.
So,
well, of course, Bill People says it's the best football team he ever coached before that game.
Yes, he did. So here we go. Looks to throw. Steps up. Is going to take it himself. Gain of a couple here. Another timeout by the Shamrocks.
I think Jake's just trying to make sure that, everybody's on the same page, because one thing they don't need to do is give up a touchdown here. This Harrison offense is very, very explosive. I mean, you think Nod last week scored, he gained 121 yards and 2 carries.
Yeah.
So he's very capable of.
Yep. And as we've seen before here,
that option play is that's a huge play on that triple option.
Several times we've had Dixon take off for 20 or 30 yards.
Yeah, so that they're not out of the woods.
And Harrison still has 3 timeouts, so there is an opportunity there if something was to
if they
break.
get close, Tipton 35, Elwood nothing. That's the middle of the second quarter. A lot of good stores coming in here for us, Jack, tonight. Royals are up. Southeastern Royals are up on North Central 21-17.
So out of the timeout here, 3rd and 6. 2:08 left to play in the second. Motion looks. Hands the ball off to Dixon. Ooh, it's close.
I think he's short.
I think he's short too, but that's a tough decision. Timeout Westfield. I want to thank one of our sponsors right now real quick, if that's all right.
Sure.
If you're planning to make a move, why not call a realtor with hometown experience? Jamie Carmesino has connections and a commitment to the community. She's raised 3 Noblesville athletes and is ready to help you with your real estate needs. Looking for a realtor? Call Carmo, 317-490-3735. I want to thank all of our sponsors here tonight. You can also find our sponsors on the screen there in the bottom left-hand corner throughout the night. So out of the timeout, big 4th down here, especially with 2:04 left. Here we go. Now, last time it was a quarterback keep. Oh, there he is. I thought maybe we were not going to have a quarterback. Wildcat offense here. But here we go. Noy under center. Last time kept it himself in a 4th down, an incomplete play there. Hands it off to Dixon, and that's exactly what you want to do.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you want to do. Now, they got to do a no huddle here. Keep the ball without the clock moving. Here we go, back to throw. Fires, he's got him. We just talked about this.
Yeah.
Still no huddle. They're not going to use a timeout, so they're on the move. Here we go. Oh, they're going to keep it. Looks, fires, throws.
Incomplete.
It does stop the clock, though. 1:41. This would be a great opportunity for the Raiders.
Absolutely. You could give them a little bit of momentum going into the locker room here at the half.
Hands it off to Dixon.
A little bit of delayed draw there.
No.
Keeps the clock running.
They're going to have the clock run.
Seth Martin on the tackle.
Here they go to throw. Quick looks, fires, throws.
No, I think he was out.
They got
it. Interception.
Wow.
That was close. Boris on the interception.
Here's the replay here. Gosh.
Oh, what a job over there.
Great job by Boris.
That was huge right there, Jack.
Wow.
For the Rocks. Let's look at it one more time.
Well,
oh, he was in.
Here we go. 5 wide. Here it is. See what they can do here.
I'm saying they're not going to throw it, but he may. There's that. Oh.
Whew.
Pasquale on the catch here. That's a dangerous.
Those are tough throws because what people, one of the things I always tell people is, you're throwing that ball, you're still throwing that ball 8 to 10 yards.
Yeah,
it's just throwing it straight across.
But if a linebacker can jump in there, man, he's wide open to the end zone.
So here we go. 5 wide.
He's definitely putting the pedal to the metal here.
Fires,
short
throws.
pass again.
Trying to get out of bounds.
Pinning on the catch there. Sims on the tackle.
Here we go. Down to 50 seconds. 5 wide. Looks, quick throw. Over to.
He's got some space.
Still on his feet. Out of bounds. Great job by DePasquale.
Pasquale's been a basketball player. This is his first year back out football. And Coach says he's glad to have him.
Here's again 5 wide. Looks to throw. Fires, throws. Got it. 36 seconds.
Western Storm over there on the catch. Gets out of bounds for another first down. Coach Gilbert's right. You can't let up on this. I mean, you can't be cautious here. This is a good football team, and they're moving. Webster's doing a good job moving the ball down the field here. Let's see if he can let one go of one big one.
Quick throw.
Another quick one.
And it looks like there's a holding call.
Yeah. Where that flag was, that's
one of those things, especially on the wide receiver side. They teach you how to catch.
Yeah.
They also got to teach you how to block.
It's Birch on the catch there, but I think it's going to be a penalty here.
That'll bring him back.
But still going to be first down, so, with 30 seconds left, I mean, you can take a gamble still here. Let's see what Webster does. Let's see if he can get Pining broke loose here.
Intercepted
by Dixon.
And I think that's one of the things I was going to mention to you was, these are really incredible athletes.
Absolutely.
I mean, even whether it's high school, college, those kind of things. But at a high school level, to play running back and then linebacker,
Yeah.
it's incredible. It's incredible when you have athletes like that, like Hauser on the on the Westfield side as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's out
incredible.
there. Hauser's out there right now. Here comes Dixon back out on the field.
But
Sims had a tackle a while ago for Harrison. I mean, there's a lot of guys going both ways here.
It's great.
But they're talented athletes.
Absolutely. Here we go. Plus, I imagine it would be fun as a running back. You get hit all the time. Might as well
to
be
hit
able
somebody,
to.
yeah.
Might as well be nice to hit somebody.
Pass was intended for Sims. 16.7 seconds. Probably going to try to air it out here, maybe, or they may put the ball in the hands of Mr. Dixon and see what he can do.
Now they will receive.
Yes.
For the second half, but good.
So interception both ways here tonight in the first half. So, but like we said, Westfield's playing a lot better football game tonight than they did.
A lot more calm. I think that first game.
Well, and Talley and Webster, that was their first games to be a quarterback.
Back to throw. Scrambles, looks, fires, throws. Got it. Imagine a quick timeout. Yep. So real quick out of the timeout, 9 seconds left to play in the second quarter. I want to thank one of our sponsors, Mark Hairbrandt. What do you think?
Absolutely.
As the Hamilton County Commissioner, Mark Hairbrandt has always focused on listening to the community and continuing to lead Hamilton County into even more success. Mark Hairbrandt is passionate about schools and education, public safety, and finding cost-saving solutions for complex challenges, and truly having open dialogue with residents. Remember, Mark will be on the November 3rd ballot, running for re-election as Hamilton County Commissioner, so please vote for Mark Hairbrandt.
Keep in mind here at halftime, Westfield will be honoring their seniors. So there'll be a celebration for their seniors here. At halftime, Mount Vernon's up over Richmond 42-0. So Mike Kirshner's got that Mount Vernon team on a roll there. They played handily handled Noblesville last week, but I have a feeling that we may see them in Lucas Oil at the end of the season, Mount Vernon. Still haven't seen any score from Noblesville. They're playing at Terre Haute South tonight. They had the long trip down there.
So here we
if
go.
anybody out there knows the score, let us know.
Out of the timeout, 9 seconds left to play in the second. Harrison out of their timeout. Looks to throw. Looks, fires, throws. Incomplete. Down to 5 seconds.
Well, see, the NDA Star has our game on right now, so.
Well, hello, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. 5 seconds left to play in the second quarter. 2nd and 10, ball on the 37-yard line. 3 on the near side, 1 on the far side. Shotgun formation. Looks to throw. Scrambles to the far side. Looks, fires, throws deep into the end zone.
Great
Incomplete.
defense down
Great
there.
pass. And just like that, we'll head into the locker room with the Westfield Shamrocks 27, the Harrison Raiders 3. Jack Russell, Perry Williams, thank you for everybody for listening. And we'll see you here shortly.
When medical care is needed, where will you turn? With Community's Connect to Care program, one call or click finds you the closest open appointment. Request a time yourself, or let us do it. From a primary care doctor or virtual visit, to a med check or community clinic at Walgreens. Just call or click. You can go right to our website or to me. Connect to Care from Community.
For the past several months, I've been my kids' everything.
Their teacher.
Library media specialist.
Food service.
Building maintenance.
Nurse.
PE teacher.
But I'm about to get a well-deserved timeout. With my kids back in school, I can do what I do best, be a mom. But it's up to me and you to keep our kids in school. And to do that, we're going to have to show some class.
Our next senior is Gabe Arvin. Gabe is the son of Shannon and Jason Arvin. He plans to study aerospace engineering at Purdue University. Lyle Bean. David and Nellie Bean are Lyle's parents. Lyle's plans after graduation are undecided at this time. Hayden Bang. Haley is the daughter of Dania and Jason Page and a student manager on the football team. She plans to attend IU and study psychology. Our next senior is Thaddeus Vada. Thaddeus is the son of Michelle Vada. He plans to attend USI and major in business and minor in literature. Next we have Kyle Byers. Kyle's parents are Chad and Virginia Byers. He plans to study finance and computer science and play rugby and volleyball at Taylor University. Alex Cummings. Alex is the son of Jennifer and Travis. He plans to attend college and study sports management. Zachary Delahunty. Terry and Brian Delahunty are Zachary's parents. He plans to attend Purdue and study computer science. David Fry. David is the son of Eric and Julie Fry. His plans following high school graduation are undecided at this time. Jonathan Fry. Jonathan's parents are Eric and Julie Fry. He plans to study pharmacy and medicine in college. Adam Garrettson. Jeff and Terry Garrettson are Adam's parents. His plans after high school is to become a paramedic. Lester Gonzalez. Lester is the son of Lester Gonzalez and Flora Gonzalez. He plans to go to the Army and FBI Academy in Quantico, Virginia. Cole Grady. Lindy Collier and Sean Gray are Cole's parents. He plans to attend college and study engineering. Aiden Hartman. Aiden is the son of Carrie and Gary Hartman. He plans to attend Indiana University following graduation. Jonathan Hernandez. Jonathan is the son of Jose Hernandez, Phil Hernandez. He plans to major in business at Indiana University. Howie Howard. Howie is the son of Elizabeth and Mike Howard. He plans to study accounting at the Kelly School of Business and join the Air Force ROTC program. Bradley Kaufman. Bradley is the son of Lauren Webb. He plans to attend Grace College after high school graduation. Rogan Coy. Rogan is the grandson of Glenn and Janet Coy. He plans to attend college to become a special education teacher. Bronson Coy. Bronson is the grandson of Glenn and Janet Coy and the nephew of Rochelle Coy. He plans to attend college and continue his football career. Ashley Lunsford. Ashley is the daughter of Allison and Tom Lunsford and a student athletic trainer for the football team. She plans to study accounting and international business in college. Seth Martin. Seth is the son of Roy and Michelle Martin. He plans to attend college and major in pre-physical therapy and continue playing football. Xander Wynn. Xander is the son of Stacy and Mike Wynn and plans to attend Indiana University to become a chiropractor. Kyle Page. Jeff and Julie are Kyle's parents. He plans to major in sports management in college. Mason Peony. Ryan and Michelle Peony are Mason's parents. He plans to major in communications and broadcasting and continue playing football. Jack Pfeiffer. Jenny Pfeiffer and Richie Pfeiffer are Jack's parents. He plans to study biology and play football or rugby in college. Seth Pariah. Seth is the son of Samuel and Sharon and plans to study nuclear engineering in college. Blaine Riley. Blaine is the son of John and Bobby Collins. He plans to attend Ball State University and major in business. Janelle Rooney. Janelle is the daughter of Lisa and Jim Rooney and is a football team manager. Her plans after high school are to win my battle with melanoma and go to Walt Disney World. Reed Shepard. Reed is the son of Kurt and Chris Shepard. He plans to further his education to become a physician's assistant while also continuing his football career. Sean Sullivan. Michael and Lindsay Sullivan are Sean's parents. He plans to attend college to pursue a job in sports entertainment and also continue kicking at the collegiate level. Hunter Suteki. Melissa and Nate Suteki are Hunter's parents. He plans to study engineering at Purdue University. Nick Talley. Nick is the son of Jeff and Tara Talley. He plans to major in business and extend his athletic career in college. Carson Boris. Carson is the son of Joe Boris and Kevin Boris. He plans to further his education in medical sales and continue to play football. Ian Watson. Ian's parents are Ryan and Valerie Watson. He plans to study engineering in college. Benji Welch. Benji is the son of Kirk and Corey Welch. His plans after high school are undecided at this time. Joey Wolf. Joey is the son of Anna Brett Wolf. He plans to attend college and major in sports management. And there's your 2020-2021 senior football players. And now for the senior cheerleaders. Abby Cochran. Abby is the daughter of Alex and Maura Cochran. She plans to attend college and study pharmacy. Before we get to the band and cheerleaders, direct your attention to the field for tonight's halftime performance by the Shamrock Cloud Drumline. The Shamrock Cloud is under the direction of Andrew Luke. Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for the Shamrock Pride drum line. And once again, please join us at halftime at the September 4th game as the Shamrock Pride will present their halftime show, Revolution, a tribute to the Beatles. All right, now let's meet our senior cheerleaders, starting with Abby Cochran. Abby is the daughter of Alex and Laura Cochran. She plans to attend college and study pharmacy. Hannah Gilbert. Hannah is the daughter of Bill and Dorothy Gilbert. She plans to major in nursing at Purdue University. Gabby Logan. Dawn and Jim Logan are Gabby's parents. Gabby plans to attend Ball State University and study broadcast journalism. Lauren Harvey. Lauren's parents are Rick and Kim Harvey. She plans to major in a health-related field in college. Malia Lopez. Malia is the daughter of Megan Lopez and Jerry Lopez. She plans to attend Ball State University and receive a PhD in teaching. Gracie Mann. Franz Mann and Michelle Mann are Gracie's parents. She plans to study marketing and Spanish in college. Rachel Scott. Rachel is the daughter of Paula Forsyth. She plans to attend Ball State and major in psychology. Hope Summers. Mark and Amy Summers are Hope's parents. She plans to pursue a degree in exercise science and continue her cheerleading career. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2020-2021 senior cheerleader.
You got to the jersey, it was me and Ellie, and then it was down.
All right, let's meet the senior members of our band, starting with Anna Alberta. Ann and Tracy Alberta are Anna's parents. She plans to attend college and pursue a career in marine biology or veterinary science. Max Dedman. Max is the son of Dan and Michelle Dedman. He plans to attend Purdue University and major in business. Gavin Fisher. Gavin is the son of Chris and Angie. He plans to attend Ball State University after high school graduation. Preston Hacker. Matt Hacker and Lindsay Kane are Preston's parents. And Preston plans to attend Purdue and study aerospace engineering. Aubrey Hall. Aubrey is the daughter of Wade and Stacey Hall. She plans to attend college after high school graduation. Anthony Hartman. Anthony is the son of Chad and Michelle Hartman. Samuel Liggett. Mia and Mark Liggett are Samuel's parents. He plans to study pharmacology to become a pharmacist. C.J. McConnell. CJ is the son of Chris McConnell and Ricky McConnell. He plans to attend Ball State University to study music production and music education. Jackie Morgan. Jackie's parents are Dave Morgan and Becky Morgan. She plans to major in Purdue University's veterinary program. Gavin Fair. Gavin is the son of Trent and Lonnie Fair. He plans to attend Ball State and major in construction management and join the Army ROTC program. Jacob Points. Stephen and Kristen Points are Jacob's parents. He plans to march for the Cavaliers Drum and Bugle Corps and major in music production and music education. Cohen Rounds. Cohen's the son of Lisa and Chris Rams. He plans to attend college to study jazz in the School of Music. Trinity Sedek. Trinity's parents are Frank and Shannon Sedek. She plans to study sociology or women's studies in college. Katie Spadara. Katie is the daughter of Mike and Laura Spadara, and she plans to attend college to study forensic anthropology. Maren Wasson. Maren is the daughter of Stacy Litz and Eric Wasson. She plans to study criminology in college to pursue a career as a detective. Ladies and gentlemen, your senior 2020-2021 band members.
Well, welcome back here, second half between Westfield Shamrocks and Lafayette Harrison Raiders. The score now is 27-3 in favor of the Rocks. Both teams are starting to come back out on the field, but let's go through a few scores that updates that I have here before we start this second half. Noblesville's up 13-0. They're playing it at Terre Haute South. I believe that's the first time the Millers have played Terre Haute South. I know it's been years ago that maybe, but this is the first time that I've known them to play Terre Haute South. Southeastern 14, North Central 9. That's with 7:05 left to go in the half. Carmel Greyhounds and Cathedral Irish. The Irish are up at the half, 20-13. That's a game we knew was going to be a real barn burner, and certainly has turned that out that way. Trying to find some more scores here. Kokomo 14, Plymouth 6. Fishers is up over Pike 21-0, and that's in the second quarter, into the second quarter, so they're in the half now on that. A lot of games out there. Beautiful night here. North Central trails Southeastern 21-17, like I said. So there are some of your scores. Both teams warming up, going through a little bit of warm-ups before we start the second half. Working on our microphones here a little bit. I appreciate Kurt Carnes sending the information to us here on the Noblesville scores. I appreciate that.
I just wanted to make sure my headphones work so that
everyone can listen.
Unless somebody was telling me that I'm done for the night.
Yeah. Mount Vernon up big over Richmond, 49-0 at the half. Jack, that looks like that it looks like Mount Vernon's for real.
Absolutely.
Ron Colley up 30-6 over Floyd County. And here at Westfield, at Riverview Health Stadium, the Rocks are up 27-3 over the Harrison Raiders. Jack, any comments about first half?
Yeah, really. I think at the end of the day, great job by the Westfield Shamrocks coming out strong. I think that was the big piece of the night. Like we had mentioned before, the last last game, there were 2 turnovers in the first 2 possessions for Westfield. Not the case tonight. did a great job getting it going. And the other piece of this is a nice balanced attack. I think you're finding the runs working on the outside. I think last week we saw a lot of inside runs. Outside runs this week they've taken advantage of those. And when they need to throw the ball, they're open, it's accurate, and they're getting it done. And on the Harrison side, I think they've had a lot of momentum, and it kind of stops as they get closer and closer to the red zone. So it'll be interesting to see what adjustments they've made headed into the second half.
Well, Jack, after last week's game, Westfield Cathedral, and five out of 5 times Cathedral scored inside the red zone. 7 out of 9 times Cathedral converted the third down situation. In a couple cases, it was longer than 10 yards, 10, 15 yards that they converted that.
That's a great point, because I think you talk about momentum. They, at least out of those 7, 5 of them were probably longer than 8 yards or more on a third down, and they just couldn't do it. So you make a great point.
So one thing about it, and I know that he was very, very concerned, because Jake Gilbert loves this Westfield defense, and last week he basically said we didn't look good outside of the first stop.
Yeah,
that defense didn't stop them.
Yeah, and I think the other piece that we've seen here tonight that's kind of been quiet. They did get 1 interception, but the secondary of the Westfield defense so far tonight has done a great job of keeping their wide receivers in front of them and taking care of the job, taking care of business. So I think they've done a great job here tonight. But again, we've seen some crazy stuff over the last years that we've been doing stuff, and if Harrison can get a momentum and get a couple stops, they're obviously can make it.
Yeah, because this ball game's not out of reach by no means. Okay, and the one thing about it is I think that we're finding out with Cathedral playing Carmel tonight, and Cathedral, I know it's only the first half,
right,
but Cathedral's up against a great Carmel football team, defending state champions. Okay, and Coach Ebert does a great job at Carmel. They're one of those schools that just reloads. They don't rebuild, they reload. So Cathedral's going to be a good football team.
Yes, they are. So here we go to start the second half. Harrison will receive. Great kick in the back of the end zone.
The last 2 times Sullivan's kicked off, he's kicked it in the end zone.
Yes, he has.
We didn't see that last week, so he's starting to feel his own out there in the kicking game or kickoffs.
So a big opportunity here for the Harrison Raiders.
No changes in the backfield for Harrison, which they went the whole game with that group.
So here we go. Motion, looks, keeps it himself. He's there. Oh, 1 tackle away from breaking loose.
And once again, there was a good ride in that belly to Dixon, and they were all over him. Making a little change here. We have a microphone that's giving us some trouble, so we're going to fix that real quick. And so you'll have to listen to me until Jack gets back on, but we pretty well.
So I'm back on here.
He's
Sorry about
back
that.
on. Jack's back on. So here we go. Dixon with the ball. Jack, we're getting a little breeze up here.
Yes, we are getting a little breeze. Feels good.
Yes, it does. We have a great facilities here to broadcast from here at Westfield. Not complaining, but it does not have air conditioning up here. So we have the windows open, and but we appreciate everything Westfield does for us.
A plus area football field. I mean, it is just great. There we go. Westfield met right away.
Noblesville tonight is playing the same team that Harrison played last week and won 42-13, and that's Terre Haute South. And the Millers are up 19 to nothing in the middle of the second quarter.
So here we go. Looks, hands the ball off to Dixon. Under 10 minutes left to play.
Fourth down.
Looks to throw, fires, throws to the near side.
Caught, nice catch.
It might be somewhat of a helmet to helmet.
Could be.
Yep, helmet to helmet contact on Westfield.
Dager was on the tackle for the Rocks. Helmet to helmet on the Rocks for it's a penalty.
It's a big penalty too.
Yes. So that was a big gain on a fourth down there, and momentum shift here a little bit in this third quarter, Jack, and that's what we were talking about. That Westfield had that pass defended pretty well, but they just missed, and the guy did a great catch.
Looks, hands the ball off to Dixon.
Max Bunger did a great job catching that football for Harrison.
So again, big possession here for the Harrison Raiders. Put some points up on the board.
There again, it's big when a player like Dixon can get 4 yards on that first down. That makes it a little bit easier.
So here we go. Motion, looks, pitches it to the far side.
Oh, nice shot over there. I would say that's probably Micah Hauser.
That's the one thing with the secondary, like we had talked about. Having an experienced secondary, there's one thing to keep the wide receiver in front of you. It's those plays that extend outside that are huge when you come into the secondary.
Yeah. That was David Fry on the tackle, my mistake there. It's kind of hard to see across the field here as it gets darker.
Here we go, motion, looks, hands the ball off to Dixon. Dixon to the outside, looks, first down and more. That'll be a first down for the Raiders.
Jack, you let Dixon get a little bit outside there, and he gets a couple of steps and gets a little bit of steam. As Coach says, he runs angry.
Well, now they're inside the red zone. Last couple times they've gotten just a field goal out of this. Here we go. Motion, looks, hands the ball off again to Dixon.
Good job right there by the Rocks. A gang of players. Second down and 8, I'm sorry.
So approaching 8 minutes left to play in the third quarter. 2nd and 8, ball on the 17-yard line. 2 wide. Both receivers find themselves back in. Looks, motions. Hands the ball off. Trick play there.
Got a little delay there. Max Bunger on the carry for them. Third down here and 6. No under center. Gives off to Dixon. Finds a little bit of hole there. Be 4th down. And 3. And no doubt Harrison Raiders will go for this.
4th and 3 on the 12. Here they go.
Could be a quarterback sneak. Nope, we're going to change it up.
Always got to get set, see what the defense has to show. Make any adjustments here. Looks. Oh, they're going to throw it. Incomplete. That's a turnover on down.
Big series right there starting the 3rd quarter for the Rocks. So the Rocks take over on downs.
I do want to thank all of our sponsors here tonight. We want to thank Logan Street Signs and Banners, Noblesville Trophies, Church Hiddle and Antrim, Jamie Carmesino, Carpenter Realtor, Mark Hairbrandt for County Commissioner, Hamilton County Reporter, and Deep Blue Computers.
With 8 minutes left to go in the half, Noblesville's up 27-0 over Terre Haute South.
Great run there by the Shamrocks. Shamrocks in the pistol formation, 2 on the near side, 1 on the far side. Gets a call from the sideline. 20 seconds on the clock. Looks, hands the ball off. Room and more, still on his feet, still moving. Great run by the Shamrocks. Great job by Pfeiffer.
And of course he was chased down by Dixon. Man, that kid's a phenomenal athlete.
So here we go, no huddle for the Shamrocks. .5:30 left to play in the 3rd. 1st and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. Looks, hands the ball off again. Great job by Pfeiffer. Last week on the running side for the Westfield Shamrocks, Hauser did a majority of the work last week. But Pfeiffer finds himself here today, really doing a great job.
The Miller score again, Jack, here, 34-0 on an 80-yard run by Owen Jones with 7:36 left to go in the half. So the Millers are showing a little bit of offense this week compared to last week's against Mount Vernon. But Mount Vernon is a good football team, and we just got to take these games week to week. And like we said, you don't win championships in August.
Fires, throws.
Nice catch.
Great job there. That's another Shamrocks first down.
I'll tell you what, that scoreboard here at Riverview Health Stadium really shows up good in the dark, man.
Yes, it does.
It's a beautiful picture.
Looks, hands the ball off again to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer.
I'm telling you, Pfeiffer is running. He's running angry also.
Yes, he is. That's going to be short about a yard. That'll bring up 2nd and 1. No huddle, pistol formation. Here we go. Looks, hands the ball off again. Still on his feet.
First down easily.
And this is what the Shamrocks
this is what
are good at.
Yeah, they got to pound the football. Jake doesn't want to throw much at all. 60% of he wants to run.
Here we go, another one.
And when you got a guy running like Pfeiffer and that front offensive line up there blocking, it's a great group of players. You got Arvin, you got Roberts, you got Grady, you got Coot up there front blocking for these backs for the Rocks. We don't give them enough credit sometimes, Jack.
Rolls. He's got nobody on the far side. Looks, fires, throws. Incomplete. Pass intended for Pfeiffer. He rolled to the far side, and there was no wide receiver on the far side.
Yeah. You know, the one thing about it is he did a good job. I mean, he threw to Pfeiffer here in the flats, and he threw it on the side where it couldn't be intercepted, which, you know.
So Hauser into the ball game. Shotgun formation, 2 on the near side. And it's a jump, and it's going to be 5 yards added on to make it a 3rd and short. So here we go, 3rd down. 3rd and 3, ball on the 19-yard line, handed off to Hauser. It's going to be close. Looks like he's short.
Yeah, it's going to be real. It's going to be real tight there. Yeah, it's a little short where they placed it.
You're going to mark it 4th and 1. I would say 4th and inches.
This is a big play here.
Here we go. Hauser.
He
got it. The
one thing about it, and we've talked about it, you know, Micah Hauser at 180 pounds, man, he runs with a lot of power.
Yeah, he absolutely does. Here we go. No huddle. Pistol formation. Looks, hands the ball off to Hauser again. Hauser to the 10. Still on his feet. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Tackle by Levi Buck for Harrison, number 34.
Looks, fires, throws. Incomplete.
Wow. Good battle over there. Robinson over there for Harrison was on the coverage.
So here we go. 3 on the far side. Shotgun formation. Hauser in the backfield. Motion on offense. Looks, goes to the far side. Looks to fires, throws, complete.
Ooh.
Oh, that's close.
Yeah, it is.
Now, if only there was instant replay. Could be close, but it's all right. Looks like we've got...
Westerstrom made a good catch over there, but just a little bit short.
Here we go. 3 on the far side. Pistol formation. Looks, hands the ball off. Pfeiffer's in. There we go. Just like that. 2:08 left to play in the 3rd. The Shamrocks put another 6 on the board. Here comes the extra point. Up and good. And just like that, the Shamrocks lead 34-3. Want to thank some of our sponsors here tonight. Want to thank Logan Street Signs and Banners. Celebrating over 29 years, Logan Street Signs and Banners specialize in last-minute signage and banners, serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200 or visit their website at loganstreetsigns.com.
You know, Jack, the one thing about it, you know, we just come in here on Friday night sit down and get to broadcast football. But we appreciate Lucas and August and Will for doing all the setup and everything, and they run the entire show for us, and we just sit here and talk.
Yeah,
what a life.
Yeah, I know. We appreciate it. We want to thank all of you as well for listening to us here in the Hamilton County Television. Without you listening as well, we really appreciate it. But it's one of the best things that I get to do is call some football on Friday night. What's better?
Yeah. Only thing better for you, Jack, is that if Jackson could be here to watch the football game. Right?
I know.
And Emily.
Yes, please say Emily, because he's asleep. She's sitting at home watching.
Yeah, I'm sure she is.
Yeah, this has always been a special thing for us, Westfield football, for my wife and I. So our first date was at the old stadium.
Oh, really? That was a treat.
Yes. Yep. A little different than now, but so having someone like Jackson where you get to experience the same thing,
Absolutely.
pretty special.
Yep.
And that's what football is. That's how I grew up, as you know.
Yes,
with my grandfather. .208, 1st and 10, ball on the 20-yard line. Looks, quarterback keeps it himself. Gain of 2 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 8, ball on the 22.
Cathedral up 27-13 with 8:52 left to go in the third quarter. Looks like an injured player on the field here. Looks like one of their big linemen. I don't want to say anything because I don't know who it is, so we'll wait to see the number before we make any comments. We don't want to misreport anything in the situation of an injury.
Real quick, I want to thank one of our sponsors as we wait here. Noblesville Trophies offers a large range of products including sports trophies and corporate awards. Noblesville Trophies provides you with the same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out online at www.noblesvilletrophies.com. Have used Noblesville Trophies a ton of times over the years, both at my time at Westfield Chamber of Commerce and over here at One Zone where I work now. So they do a great job over there.
Absolutely. Jack, another score Brad Silver just sent to me. Into the third quarter, Southeastern 28, North Central 20.
He is up.
It's always good when they get up, you know. Connor Munn was the injured player. He's a senior. He's a center. So we'll see what happens here. That's a key spot to have to replace during a football game. So keep an eye on that.
So here we go. 2nd and 8. Looks, motions, hands it off to Dixon. Still on his feet.
Wow, what a good job right there.
Great job. And as we've seen all night, you got to have more than one person try to take him down.
Yeah, and Hernandez did it. Jonathan Hernandez, number 41, 175-pound linebacker.
So here we go, 3rd down, 4 yards to go. Looks, pitches it to the far side.
Great job by the Rocks, not allowing Finley to get outside.
And that'll bring up 4th down.
Good job by that Rock defense. That, Jack, we're seeing tonight what we knew that the Rocks had. That
Yep.
great defense, and it's good to see them turn it around and play some good football tonight against a good football team.
Great punt. Hauser, fair catch.
Oh,
no.
dear.
Harrison
ball.
is going to keep it.
Oh, wow, that's a big. Mr. Hauser's not very happy with himself. You can tell that. He'll be his worst critic on that. His teammates are down there talking to him because, it is what it is, Here we go. Harrison gets new life here.
Here we go. Looks, pitches it to the far side. Gain of a couple on the play.
Sims on the carry for Harrison.
Here we go. 2 on the near side. Dixon in the backfield. Looks, hands the ball off to Dixon. Looking for a hole.
Good job there, man, but man, he just keeps churning. Byers on the tackle for the Rocks. Hey, Jack, we'll be back here next week again
Yes,
for our
we
third
will.
game in a row with Zionsville Eagles. So that'll be a conference game. So
I know. I don't know what we're going to do.
Yeah.
After week 4, I think it's on the road anyway.
yeah, it goes to Noblesville.
So I still might show up here. I have to double check. Well, real quick, as we approach the fourth quarter here, I want to thank one of our sponsors, Church Hiddle and Antrim. Since the establishment of Church Hiddle and Antrim in 1880, our neighbors, community leaders, businesses, and school districts have placed their trust in us to solve their most challenging legal issues. We have a rich history of helping our clients when they need it the most. Give us a call at 317-773-2190 or visit them online at cchalaw.com. They've got a couple different offices, but one of those offices for Church Hiddle and Antrim is right in the heart of downtown Noblesville.
Yeah, they have a beautiful building
Absolutely beautiful.
on Connor Street and Connor and 9th. Good people.
Yes, they are. As we go into the fourth quarter, I want to thank all of you for listening here tonight. Westfield Shamrocks going into the fourth quarter, lead 34-3. Impressive showing here tonight for the Shamrocks. And again, like Perry had mentioned, we will be back here again for week 3. 3 home games in a row for the Shamrocks. And then they will find themselves away at Noblesville. So it should be an interesting first 4 weeks of the season for the Shamrocks.
Jack, and I think you're coming over to Noblesville and do that.
I am going to hang out 4 weeks in a row. You have to hang out with me for 4 weeks in a row.
No, actually, Brad.
That's right.
Brad is doing next week here. I'm not Brad. I'm sorry. Brad's not here. Craig's here.
Craig's here. Yep.
And you'll have Craig in
Noblesville
also. So.
Well, I always enjoy calling games with you, Perry.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Ball down. Recovered.
Got it right back.
By the Shamrocks. So on the replay there, little mix-up. Ball down. Shamrocks ball.
Xander Nagan on the recover there for the Rocks. Big play for number 46.
So here we go. Let's see what the Shamrocks can do out of the turnover. Webster into the ball game. 3 on the far side. Looks, hands it off. Gain of a couple there. Once again, Pfeiffer. Great job tonight running the ball.
Especially the second half. He's really come in and done a remarkable job, giving Mr. Hauser a little bit of a break.
Here we go. Once again, same formation. 3 on the far side. Pistol formation. Same play.
First down.
First down.
Mr. Webster's in there at quarterback now. And, you know, so far it's worked out pretty well, the Tally Webster situation at quarterback. And then, of course, Webster can come in as a receiver, too, and does a great job.
Pfeiffer again with the
run. Nice hole there. Nice hole.
Going to be close to another first down. Going to be short about a yard. They find themselves in a rhythm with that same offensive set. That same offensive set can get them a lot of different options there. Roll to the far side. Obviously, they've been doing really well with just handing the ball off, but
Williams and Arvin did a good job opening that hole up on that left side of that offensive line for the Rocks there.
New running back in. Pistol formation. Looks like we've got Rode in, number 4. It's going to be close. It's very close. So 3rd and inches. Here we go, shotgun formation, 3 on the far side. Looks. He's going to keep him himself. Try to find an opening there. Got it.
By the way, Jack, Rode is only a freshman.
Rode, the freshman, 170-pound running back.
You know, the Westfield has had, you know, several years of good junior varsity, good freshmen, good 7th, good 8th grade, and good travel teams in your elementary schools. And, oh, nice run there.
Nice job. Well, and Coach Gilbert does a great job. One of the best things that Coach Gilbert does is he knows how, at a young age, to engage them, you know, whether that's 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, engage them in, you know, here's the culture of our organization or our football team. And that's a powerful thing. And so it's unique. You know, we've been doing this for 5 or 6 years, and some of these names have made their way in here. And it's impactful when you, as a young kid, to see this happen.
Nice pass out
Great
the flats
pass.
there.
First down.
Adam Garrettson, number 87, on the catch. That's the first time we've called his name tonight. Jake's playing some of his younger players. I mean, you know, you got to do those kind of things. You know.
Speaking of young players, Ballard is now the quarterback. We might have a false start here.
And here's another young man that's got a great future here at Westfield. When you have a sophomore and a freshman in the backfield, that's a pretty good deal.
Yes, it is. So here we go. Ballard in pistol formation. Looks, hands the ball off. Still on his feet.
Porter Road did a good job there, picked up some yards.
Great job by Cole Ballard coming into the game here as the quarterback. Cole Ballard, sophomore.
And he played last week. He was in
yes, he was.
Towards the end of the game to get to play against the Cathedral. So.
Looks, hands the ball off again to Rode. Rode looking. Might get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a little bit more.
Coach Gilbert wants to keep that ball on the ground right now, so.
Under 8 minutes left to play in the 4th quarter. Ball marked at the 37-yard line. which will bring up 3rd and 12. Two on the near side, one on the far side. Shotgun formation for Ballard. And it's a false start. Move it back 5 yards.
You have a lot of young players in there, like number 61, Alex Ashley. He's a sophomore, 6'4", 255 lineman. So he's got some young kids in there.
Back to throw. Fires, throws. Incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. Pass intended for number 13 for the Shamrocks.
Nick Pascali. Bringing the punt. They're bringing the punting crew in.
Now here's what's interesting. Lopez is the punter. It's that number 4 again. Two number 4s. Looks. Punts it away. Great punt. It's going to take a Shamrock bounce. And it looks like the Raiders will get the ball at about the 13-yard line with 7:16 left to play in the 4th.
He's got some young players out there, Jax. Let's see if we can catch some of these numbers, some of these young people on defense. Number 73, Brent Stone. He's a sophomore, 6'1", 205, defensive lineman out there.
Fry and Wolf are your backs for the Shamrocks. Safety, excuse me. Pitches it to the far side. Got room in front of him. Still on his feet. Great run there for the Raiders. Sims, the running back.
Looks like he shook up a little bit. Trainers coming out on the field. Jack, it might be a good time to thank another sponsor.
Let's thank another sponsor. If you're planning to make a move, why not call a realtor with hometown experience? Jamie Carmasino has connections and a commitment to the community. She's raised 3 Noblesville athletes and is ready to help you with your real estate needs. Looking for a realtor? Call Carmo, 317-490-3735. Thank you to Jamie and all of our sponsors here tonight. Again, Jack Russell with Perry Williams. Week 2, we will be back again for week 3. Be myself and
Craig Atkins.
Calling Zionsville Westfield.
A big conference game. Jack, great article in the newspaper in the Star this week about 79-year-old Bud Wright. And man, what you and I both know him very, very well, and it's unbelievable. The 56 years as the coach, 55 at Sheridan, and what he still is able to do at 79 years old. And he does it his way, and he pounds it, grinds it. Not too many passes thrown with Bud Wright.
I don't think, once you create a good product, you don't really sway from the
He's
product.
pretty well got that perfected on that running game. Where Jake wants to run the ball 60% here at Westfield, Bud runs it at least 90.
Yeah. Here we go. Looks, back to throw. Fires, throws over the middle. Got him. All the way down and inside the 10-yard line.
Jonathan Fry chased him down. Cox on the catch for
So the Raiders here, 1st and goal, ball on the 8-yard line. Under 6 minutes left to play in the 4th. Shamrocks 31-point lead. Here we go. Looks to throw, fires to the corner of the end zone. Incomplete. There's a flag on the play.
I think it's
Pass interference.
pass interference, no doubt.
Pass interference on the Shamrocks. Take a look at the replay here.
Jack, if there was any doubt how good the Irish are,
Yeah.
it's kind of gone by the wayside a little bit because with 1:49 left to go in the third quarter, the Irish 41, the Carmel Greyhounds 13.
Wow.
So Bill Peoples saying that that's the best team he's ever coached in the Cathedral Irish, he may be on to something.
Wow. And it's going to be close, about a yard short of the end zone. So 2nd and goal, ball on the 1 yard line. Harrison a yard away from putting points on the board here. Looks, hands the ball off to Dixon. He's in the end zone. So just like that, 6 points on the board.
Well, Mr. Dixon had 4 touchdowns last week, and this is his first one with 5:09 left to go in the third quarter. Not saying that he can't do that, but they did a good job with Mr. Dixon. Noblesville Coach Sharp may be on his way to a victory. I know it's only halftime, but the Millers are up 43-0. So they'll be having a running clock that second half. So.
Yeah.
It's a big
like
win
that.
for Coach Sharp.
Yes, it is.
His first year
one.
in Noblesville and first one, and took it on the chin last week against Mount Vernon, and so that's awesome.
Well, 5:09 left to play in the fourth. Rocks lead 34-10. Want to thank one of our sponsors again here tonight. Want to thank Mark Harebrant. As a county commissioner, Mark Harebrant has always focused on listening to the community and continuing to lead Hamilton County into even more success. Mark Harebrant is passionate about schools and education, public safety, finding cost-saving solutions for complex challenges, and truly having open dialogue with residents. Remember to vote for Mark Harebrant on November 3rd because he's running for re-election for Hamilton County Commissioner.
And his kids went to Westfield.
Yep.
Graduated from Westfield. He's a Westfield resident here.
Well, and you can find him about anywhere.
That's right. He is not hard to find. And we appreciate that about him.
So here we go. Looks like we have an onside kick.
You think?
Nobody touched it.
And they'll be penalized because it went out of bounds.
So here we go. End of the ball game. Looks like we've got number 5 into the ball game, Pope. So we have Pope as the quarterback. Looks, hands the ball off, looking for some room.
You know, Pope's one of those sophomore quarterbacks that Jake mentioned to me was also in that running as a quarterback here. So probably the deepest talented quarterback group that Jake's had since he's been here, I believe.
And on the running back side, Krieger into the ball game. There's a holding call, so that will move the ball back 5 yards. Oh, we got a little bit more than 5 yards here. There it is. So here we go. Under 5 minutes left to play in the fourth. 1st and 15. Ball on the 42-yard line. Looks, hands the ball off. Great run by Krieger, number 30. That'll get him back to the line of scrimmage for 2nd and 10. Gain of a couple there, and that'll bring up 3rd down. Looks like a 3rd and 7. Ball on the 50-yard line. Looks, hands the ball off again. Gain of 2, that'll bring up 4th down.
Number 30, Ryan Krieger on the carry.
So out comes the punt team.
Number 4, Lopez, set to punt for the Rocks.
Lopez back to punt for the Shamrocks. Harrison back to receive. Walters with a short gain there, and out come the Raiders with under 3 minutes left to play in the fourth.
.259 left to go here in the third period.
So here we go. Looks to throw, fires, throws over to Dixon. Dixon's got room. Still on his feet.
Tackled by a host of Rocks in there. Led by Jonathan Fry.
And it's going to be close to a first down. Looks like it's going to be just short, so 2nd and inches. Ball on the 37-yard line. Hands the ball up. Oh, fumble. And it's going to be recovered by the Shamrocks. So another turnover for the Raiders, which will put the ball at 1st and 10, ball on the 34-yard line. 2:16 left to play in the fourth. Ballard in the pistol formation, looks, hands the ball off. We got a flag on the play, might be a false start. Yep. That moved the ball back 5 yards. The 1st and 15, ball on the 39-yard line. Ballard in pistol formation, 2 wide. Looks, hands the ball off.
That's number 23, Grant Harlow. He's another sophomore, 5'9", 155-pound running back. Also up there on that line for Westfield is Ty Moran. He's also a sophomore, 6 foot, 220 pounds.
Here we go, looks, hands the ball off again. Looking for daylight.
Grant Harlow is in the ball carrier on the play. He was tackled by number 21, Gavin Goodman. And that makes it 3rd down.
Grieger back into the ball game.
Which is another sophomore. Sophomore class is a good class for Jake. He knows he's got a lot of talent coming up here.
Here we go, pistol formation, hands the ball off. Looks for daylight, not there. Now to bring up 4th down. And I don't think we're going to get another playoff.
Yep, I think they're going to.
And just like that, the Westfield Shamrocks will go to 1-1 on the season with a 34-10 win here tonight. And make sure to join us next week as we call the game for Westfield Zionsville.
And that's a conference game, so one of the goals that they have to do here is to win the conference, and so it's game 1 in the Hoosier Crossroad Conference.
Well, Jack Russell, Perry Williams here, our whole team. Thank you, everyone, for listening tonight, and we'll see you next Friday here at Riverview Health Stadium. Good night.